guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host JD. Match game two on match day one or match day four or five or whatever the match day is. I know that I'm on game two. All right, at least what I'm going to be doing today. So it's game two, and depending on what I do feel, I might see if I can get to the game three because I'm definitely getting old. That's what I do know. So if you just come in, please hit the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. So as you know, by the title, Suriname versus El Salvador, and it's the Concacaf World Cup Qualifiers 2026. All right. Yes, so I'm going to get straight into it. We have a few more minutes to go before everything kind of comes out, like all the lineups and everything in my system. So just going to go through all the wrap-ups early because obviously I've covered so much teams. I can't just do every day on every team, you know? Yes, it takes a little while. So what I have to do on the days, when I'm doing the videos, I just give you all the rundowns, everything that I've acquired on for the period of time. All right. Yes. So it's up. It's Suriname next up. So let me get Suriname talking. So we have our brother Sean Base in the house already. We are going to try our best to get Sean Base on and all of those good stuff. So Omar Fowling in the house, massive respect. Just passing through. Well, Chorus, I think you have enough Jamaican videos that you can stay on. You know, if you don't want to watch football, yes, Jamaican people don't sleep they sleep on the internet. Omar O'Fallin, this is a Suriname stream or unfolding, so just stay on Suriname things. Yes. Um, to make my stream goes good. And let me feel happy in my soul. Yes. Sebastian, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. So let me move over to the next one. They set up for the teams, yes, so that we get that going. All right, so this should get the Suriname everything up. All right, so this is the Suriname El Salvador. So we do have the lineups and everything. All right. I think it purposely do that because I wanted a reaction from me for reasons I don't know why. I don't really care much about Jamaica. Whenever Jamaica game starts, it starts. Simple as that. I'm not one of the fake Jamaicans on the internet that just talk and don't do nothing. Yeah. So anyways, this is the lineup that we have right here for both teams. Let we continue. Vassan, Kenneth Paul, Abena, um, Pinas, surprising. Ups, Anderson, Cheery, Balka, Budius, Becca, and Margaret. Sebastian, thanks for being here. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, man. Then we have Gonzalez, Serbian, Climaco, Rodriguez, and Valadares with Diaz, Cortos, and Lan Daverde with Gil and Tayede, and Enriquez. Those are the ones starting. All right. Yes, so let me look at the bench of Suriname. Let me look at the bench of Suriname so we can follow their whole entire roster. We have Funkel in, which is normally there. We have Wanahan, Dakesdale, Denzwell, surprising that Pinas keep on getting starts. I can't understand. I don't think Pinas have really kicked on for Suriname, in my opinion. I think he has too much errors in him. All right. The roster class good quality, good energy, but obviously maybe he was going to be needed for some of the period. Montnor, Justin Loneweek, Jubitana, Crot. Comes back good that he's not fully injured. All right. Markello, that's the kid that everyone wants to see. Gleifev later and Messagean on the bench. So Messagean fits in for Kirk because Kirk is injured for a while now. He has been carrying an injury. So we had the last time in the last window. Look solid, very good physical personnel. So if you want Suriname system to kick on good, it's good if they can get more bodies around the box. So that's what he offers to the team. It's a while now since they have had a striker of that size. Marcelo is one of the young kids that they brought in. So as you saw here, he's 22 years old. A little bit over the young kids. Um, He's coming in from FC Zurich, as you saw here. So definitely he's playing at a good enough league that he can come here and fit in. So it's another additional wide player that can offer good value. Current market value of 1.4 million. So Suriname keep on doing good things to improve themselves. All right. And if you call it on the CONCACAF level, they are doing big things if you look at the CONCACAF level. All right. Because players at that ilk would be considered as very good players in the CONCACAF region. So continue, Suriname, to keep on setting an example of what quality is and what standard is. And I always believe that teams that has standards tend to always reach places. And I'm just hoping that they actually could pull it off as well, because they fully deserve to go to the next round based on the professionalism that they comes with, and just the sheer education that Suriname has and stuck with just led me to believe that they deserve to be there, you know. But you have to play for your position just the same. All right. So Marcelo, we will see what he has to offer in this game or the next, but you can follow it and check him out just the same. Um, Big up yourself, my brother. Thanks for being here. Um, yeah, man, massive respect. As you come in, remember to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. All right. All right. So let me try and get this thing shared around. So let me talk about the lineup. Sean, if you want to come on, you let me know. I can set up everything so you could get it done. All right. Lamar, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. Massive respect. Yeah, man. So this is the lineup for both teams. What you guys made of it, let me know. All right, we're 30 odd minutes away before the game actually starts. All right, yes, and as what I said, depending on how I do feel, because to be honest, the only single reason why I would have done the Jamaica game was solely based off I had to promote the thing that I'm trying to do for helping Jamaica, which is the hurricane relief thing. That's the only reason why I would have done the game. I'm telling the honest truth. You understand me? And based on how I saw the reaction from the people, it doesn't really give me that feeling to even want to go to do it. You understand me? Because I thought that they were true, honestly, because they talk a big game, so I expected them to jump around and want to support what we're doing. But the lack of support that I saw from it, I depending on how I feel, I would go there and do that. So this is my second game. I did the Nigeria one before, and I really like it, all right? I really like it, enjoyed it, and I think I'm going to enjoy this one just the same. Yeah. So I never really wanted to go on the third one when I know that my intention was not necessarily the game. It was mainly just to promote, just to help the people. That's it. That was my sole interest. All right. All right. So let me try and get Sean on the call. Yes. All right. Suriname needs to be clinical in this game. That's what Arifai says. That Becca needs to step up. Yes, I do agree on all of those statements. All right. So 1 second, guys, we're gonna try and get Sir Sean in so he can patch in all the information. 1 second, people. Yes. So let me. All right. So Sean, let me get Sir Sean. Hello, Sir Sean. How are you doing? Let me know if you're hearing
Hello,
us.
how are you
All right.
doing?
I am hearing it. I'm hearing it. Yes, I'm good. I'm doing good. Just trying to measure my body strength and don't waste it and waste the time things. So today I'm doing all the things that I truly want to do. Today, and
Yes.
I've had a good time. Nigeria game was very good in my opinion. Yeah.
Yes, I was watching the Cameroon and Congo game, that was also very exciting game. Until the last minute, Congo went on and scored.
Okay, so Congo advance over Cameroon.
Yes, Congo scored in the 93 minute, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's gonna be Nigeria versus Congo. Both
Yeah.
Congo are or Cameroon. I thought that Cameroon had the depth to give them more trouble, but if Congo goes through, it's gonna be tough for Nigeria just the same because all teams doesn't come to lay down and they're doing football the right way. They're building themselves the right way. Like what I was talking about. I was talking about Suriname just a while ago. The way they're adding players. Obviously, these players wouldn't be the best players in the world, but if they come to the Concacaf, they're going to be deemed as those type of level players, and that's what I like about Suriname more than anything else. Because they're doing as best as what they can. They don't cheat their people. They're trying to fill in and give them the best chance. So if they don't make it to the World Cup, at least Suriname says that they tried their best to get it to the World Cup. You don't get that feeling like how you're a person inside Suriname. You don't think that they try their best to make it to the World Cup
Yeah,
based on how they are. Yeah,
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 you
that's what I
definitely
get.
can say that they give their best shot in this qualification because if you see the record, especially in this last round, I think even let's take an example from Group B. If you put any team of Group B and Group A, I don't think that team might perform as Suriname did against Panama, Guatemala, El Salvador, and going
Oh,
through that rough atmosphere when playing away, you know. So
yeah, yeah.
I think until now Suriname did a very good job. Statistically, it's been very good. So what they need to do right now is just get this window the 6 point and
Mm-hmm.
just today just score the goals them. Like if you can score 3 goals or 4 goals, just do it. You need to be very clinical today because I don't think you're gonna get so many chances against Guatemala and you are playing away. So I think today we need to score those goals
Yes,
so
I
we
do.
can be confident going to Guatemala that we know, hey, we scored 3 goals or 4 goals.
And Suriname really came a far way because you're playing El Salvador and you're saying that you hope they take they score as much goals. You're not even saying that you hope that they won because if you look at the odds, guys, going into this one, Suriname is the heavy favorites, 6-1 to win in Suriname, So what this is showing you people, when you do things the right way, you make your mark by how you perform, who you are. People are watching. You understand me? So that's what I am seeing here. And they rightfully going into this as the favorites. People expect them to win. You understand me? So that tells you how big they have really came. So they have reached the level now. What they have reached the level that people expect them to beat top 10 teams in CONCACAF, if not top 10, top 12 teams in CONCACAF. They are going up to them and they are not off of like their 4-1 odds. They are literally deadlocked with teams that's in the top 10. So they have truly rose to the level that I can say Suriname have fully arrived now that they can play any team in CONCACAF and you're not certain if they're going to lose that game. The only two teams I will say that you would say that you would say, and that every time they play Mexico, they make that account of themselves that they can actually beat Mexico more easier than any one of the teams from 4th to 10th. I would put Suriname beating Mexico over any other team from 4th to 10th in the CONCACAF region based on the style that
Yeah,
they do
so
present.
remember the last Gold Cup
Yes,
that
yes,
just
yes, yes,
passed.
yes, yes. Mm.
We played against Mexico, and the 2 goals that they scored
The
against
two
us
headers.
is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we were disorganized at the corners, and
Yes, yes.
the tallest Mexican, I think he is the
Yes, the,
tallest
the, the
Mexican.
giant
He
the
scored
giant
two
Mexican.
goals
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah,
from the
yeah.
corner, so
Yes.
they didn't got to play their way against us, and we played very well against them, and even against Costa Rica, we were behind 2-0. We came up again, winning that game 3-2 and just gave away at the last minute that game. I think we had a poor run in the Gold Cup, but we showed promise there. And I think the promise that we showed there, I think the technical staff uh, let the players then believe more
Yes.
and they train together more. And I think when it came up to the qualifying round, they did what they needed to do, and that's it right now.
Okay. Someone said I should fix my system. But my voice is loud enough. I don't know if I need to be bursting down, keeping dancehall for you to hear me. Let me know if anyone else inside the chat has any problems with my mic. I think my mic is speaking almost in over the red line. So it's literally over the red line, and Sean's version is over the red line. So I don't know if you're used to only the Jamaican streams that everything is going 9,000 decibels over the red line and everybody talking so loud. It doesn't even make sense how it's possible. All right. And so I think it's your system, boss. Maybe you tweak it on the Jamaican settings. And I am too relaxed today. That's a problem, you know. Your voice is low while is too high. All right. So you said that's a problem. So you're hearing, and that's a problem. I am too relaxed. It's me. So it's me. It's me. I am too relaxed today. That's why. Sorry about that.
No, I
So
think they don't take into consideration that's there already. It's night. Your family is
yes,
sleeping, so you cannot speak that loud.
I think he never realized that. He never realized that. That's why I'm telling you, it's me.
Yes,
I think
because
it's
we
me
all
because I'm
know that
talking
follow
low.
you that when you are
Yes,
doing
yes,
in the
yes.
night streams, you are
Yes, yes.
a little bit lower
Oh,
your
they, they
voice.
they want to hear police come and throw me out of the house like before.
Yes, yes. Over there in Europe, if they get a little bit of noise, they call in the
Yeah,
police right
yes,
away.
yes, yes, yes. I'm very sorry, people, but it's a little bit late here. It's what 10:33 my time, and I've been working the whole day. So if I'm more relaxed, it's okay. I don't have to be so energetic. I can just go coast through the day because I really like what I'm seeing. I love the fact that Suriname got themselves here. Too much is left, and they are not out of it. They are actually at the top of everything. So if they win today and win convincing, they might stay at the top until the final game. So yes, I am not going to explain myself. I just said, yeah, I explained myself already. I'm not going to go extra. So, Sean, what you expect to happen in this game? Let me go on that. I'm sorry about the mic issue, but I'm not gonna pull on my system. I turn everything down. I did everything what you said. I can't do anything more. All right, it's only gonna get me upset. So, and I don't want to get upset because I'm already on the edge. Yes, Sean, what you think about the setup?
Yes, so based on the lineup from what I saw, he started Boiches and Sherry. So Sherry gonna play in between Margaret and Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna have behind Sherry, you're gonna have Boiches, Pal, and uh what's the other guy? Who's the other guy?
You have we just Margaret Becker. Then you have Balka, Cherry, Anderson, Apps, Pal, Abena, Pinas. But I think it's gonna be restructured because they're putting Anderson in the middle, which I think Anderson is gonna play out wide. He did look well out wide. He does come in the middle, but he look well out wide. Pal, I
Yeah, so
think will go in the middle,
I'm
and
seeing
Balka
the
will go around the
lineup right
back.
now on your screen. So Mienti Abena gonna stay right there in the middle.
Yes,
On the
yes,
right, you're gonna have Balker. On the
yes,
left, you're gonna have Pinas,
yes.
and then on the wing play as
Anderson
left
and
back and
Apps.
right back, you're gonna have Jafan Anderson at the right side, and at the left side, you're gonna have Hubs. In the middle, you're gonna have Pal and Buicius. Up front of them, you're gonna have Sherry, and beside Sherry, you're gonna have Margaret and Becker. So that's the lineup.
Okay, and you think that this is enough because they're trying to play compact and go straight down the middle. That's what you expect from them.
Yes, and also keep the ball in the team also, because if you see having Sherry and Buicius, especially there, that shows you a little bit like how they want to play. keep the ball in the team, and from there on, you try to attack through the wings because Ups and Anderson gonna do the overlaps them. So
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have a lot of players on the wing, and maybe Margaret or Becker, one of them gonna be in the middle. They're gonna
Okay.
replace each other.
Okay, okay, because that's what I'm looking at. We have TEDx there. I said the voice is clear. Thank you very much. Clearly, it's next person have some problems with their devices and stuff, and I can't pressure today to do extra work and stuff. I'm not in the mood. Just going to bless myself. Thanks for passing through here. Then creative passes, yes, because and that's what I like. Maybe because remember, I don't think they have reached their full form as yet. So they saw that they have problems with other things like to get the smoother creative passes. So they're trying to get everyone closer together so they can work that pass and then get the coming the camaraderie in the playing, and then after they can be play more expansive, because I thought that they tried to play expansive from the start, but they realized that they need to start it from closer and build the cohesion between the team, and then in the future they can go more expansive, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I am not 100. I don't like Pinas in this team. I think Suriname being better, Pinas has to be a bench player coming on. Pinas have too much errors in him, and Sean. Over the years I'm watching him for Suriname, he has that one error, big error per game in him. I'm surprised that they play him over Denzel, because I don't think he's better than Denzel. Maybe he's younger than Denzel, but Denzel range of passing and he goes forward a lot more than Denzel. But Denzel range of passing and his reading of the game and concentration is extremely better than him, in my opinion, still. So, oh, highly rate
Yes,
Pinas.
yes. So, sometimes Pinas like he makes very big blunders. I get that because I saw that a lot of times in many games that he has that one big blunder from where the opponent gonna score, and even Hubs have that also. Hubs can
Mm-hmm.
play the full 90 minutes very good, and that one mistake that gonna cost us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Because against Guatemala, as he made the mistake on the wing,
yes,
he got
yes.
away from the first player, and he had the option to pass the ball right there. Lonwake was right there, Kenneth Paul was right there, but he decided to go pass to the through the second player, and he lost the ball, and the player that crossed the ball in, Pinas tried to
Pinas tries
chest
to
it down,
chest it down, chest
and the ball
comfortable,
jump
chest
away,
it
and the
down.
other guy
Oh, can he chest down a ball
reattached.
there? That makes no Oh my God! So that's why people I always, because I'm watching Suriname a long time, and he has been around from day one. So that means I got
Yes, he,
enough
he
time to
has
see
been one of
him.
the young guys that
Yes,
decided to come with the older guys, them like Dior
yes.
Malone, Ryan Donk,
Yes, with Ryan Dunk
Warnahan,
and
and those
everyone. Yes, so
guys.
he was here from a long
Biseswar.
time. Yes, so we got a chance to truly see him. But don't get me wrong, he's still a good player with a better system around him. He's gonna keep on getting better and better, no problem. But I just believe that he needs to get challenged for that position. But obviously maybe the coach just like him, and the coach keep on putting him in over others. But definitely that's something in a higher scale, higher level game that maybe they need to question. I don't want it to be a costly mistake before they
I think
try.
what the problem is with Pinas, I think Pinas is always playing left back at his club, even when he was in Sweden, because last summer he made a transfer to the Saudi League. He is playing
Mm-hmm.
the Saudi Premier League right now. And he is also there playing left back. And I think he is not used to it to play as a central defender anymore. So I think that may be also a big factor also why he is playing like that, because I think Suriname is not playing him on the left back because we have Haps and we have Van der Kus. So they are trying to play him as a central defender. So
Okay, okay,
it can be maybe because he is playing from years now he is playing as a left back. So it could be that
okay,
is a
okay.
factor.
Guys, let me know. Give your thoughts in the comment section. Please do take a little time, hit the like button because when you hit the like button, it helps with the visibility of the video. So if you're here, the only thing I do ask you for is to hit the like button and support the program because we do spend our time to acquire the information and brought it to you and have a vibes here. So definitely spend your time hitting the like button so you can show the appreciation to my platform and let me know that you want me to be here. That is important. So I will check the like button and know if you want me to be here. Yeah. So and also give me your predictions to this game. Sean, you can give me your predictions to this game, but also people inside the chat, give me your predictions as well. What you expect from this game. If you're from El Salvador and you think that this is the turning point, because remember, this group is very, very tight, people. This group is very, very tight. Let me get the standings for you. This is the standings, people. This is the standings right here. El Salvador 3 points. El Salvador 3 points. Guatemala 5 points, Panama 6 points, and Suriname 6 points. So it's very tight. All teams can still qualify in this group, but obviously Panama, El Salvador, this is their last chance. I don't think they can qualify if they don't get anything against Suriname. If they lose against Suriname, I think that's it for them. And I'm sure that's it for them because that would put Suriname at 9 points. All right. Yes. So Sean, what you
Yeah,
expect
I
like?
think I think like you just read the standings in the group, and actually if you look what's gonna happen in the first half, especially at the side of El Salvador, I think they're gonna try to play a low block and don't concede in the first half. I think that's what they're gonna want to do in the first half of this
Mm-hmm.
game. Don't
Mm,
concede. Play the low block and keep away Suriname from getting nearby your goal. So I think that's one of the plan maybe of El Salvador, especially playing away from home, because they have a chance if they, let's say if they win today and Suriname 1-0, they are in the game. Then they have 6 points, Suriname have 6 points, Panama have 6 points, and then you have Guatemala having 5 points. So this can get very crazy, if we lose today. So that's why I think if you can score a goal or get exposed, and we can also play in transition when they get exposed and score also from there. So
mm.
there are multiple factors in this game that you could analyze and put out there. But I think this is one of a good scenario what can happen, especially at the side from El Salvador. Don't try to let them score in the first half. I think that's one of the rule of El Salvador for the
Okay,
first
okay.
half. And for
Ah,
Suriname, I think the rule gonna be score in the first half.
yeah, score
Let them
score as
let
fast
they
as
come at
possible.
you in the second half.
Yes, yes. Score as fast as possible and let the game open because the game open
Yeah.
is the best option for Suriname. So people totally agree with Sean. So Sean, what you're gonna join me back at halftime or you're gonna come on at the end of the stream because maybe it's best
Yes,
for you
I'm
to
gonna
join me at
jump at
halftime.
halftime. I'm
Yes,
gonna jump at
halftime because
halftime.
at the end of the stream, if
Yes,
I
it's
feel like I
raining
want
right now, so I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and watch
all
the
right,
game.
all right. All right, boss. So take your time and we'll talk at the end, yeah?
Okay, bro, enjoy the
All right,
game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
will be watching.
yeah. All right, so people, that was Sean Base gave his take. Yeah, I have to structure it the right way because maybe if I have to run to go over to the Jamaican stream, I would have to do that. So I think halftime is good for Sean to rally back so we can chop up things and what he saw in the game. Yes, so let me know your thoughts. What you think will happen in the game? Sean brought up some good points, and I do agree with him as it relates to as it relates to Suriname will have to go into this game want to score first so they can open the game. All right. The links, Abib, Shanifa, yes, I'm going to get a link. Give me a second. Let me try and get everything here. Yes, so in the Concacaf YouTube channel, the game should be there. Yes, but let me get you a link directly. Yes, sorry about that, but because obviously we're doing a lot more things. CONCACAF. All right. So CONCACAF Suriname. All right. So we don't have coverage as yet, Abib, but the link for the game will be there. All right. Yes. So yeah. Right. So yes, I think they said coverage in 12 minutes, but they normally start it way earlier than the 12 minutes. Yes. So I do agree with Sean right there. That's the attitude, but at the same time, I I I think El Salvador might just tweak it a little and come with the attitude of we are almost out, so we have to play for something. So we are going to take a lot more risk than just sitting back trying to wait until Suriname scores. We are going to take a little bit more risk, and you might get a game that is extremely more entertaining. All right, it could be a difficult game because there are too many players for Suriname with not many matches in their legs. Well, we can say the same thing for El Salvador. Because what you have to understand, you're gonna see that in a lot of teams in our region, because our players them that's coming in, they are better players than what CONCACAF produces, but they are just in between that ilk. So there are seven to 7.5 max. So the game times are always going to be slightly problematic, and it's not everybody not getting game. A lot of people playing, a lot more on the field playing than who ain't playing. You understand me? Yes. So that's my problem. Um, I El Salvador will be very physical tonight. Hope Suriname is ready for that. I think Suriname physicality problem kind of over. I do think that they're dealing with. I think they're the ones bullying a lot of teams because Margaret that comes in. Margaret is extremely physical, even though he's a skiller, but he's very physical. Budius the same thing. He adds to the team. Cherry is also physical, so I don't see any problem with Cherry there. And obviously, when you bring in Balka is a tank type player. All right. And then you have Dake on the team. So I think Suriname might have more physical players now than any other, more than what I expected, in my opinion. So I don't think the physicality, because they played El Salvador twice and they kind of bullied the El Salvador. And that's why I had the feeling that they were going to beat El Salvador both times they played in the last couple months. Because I saw that they have moved over that physicality problem bracket. And now they're mixing the physicality with the technical ability. And they are looking solid. They are looking solid, people. So they just need to get the win in this game and push it to the final day. That's all. I don't even think I need Suriname to qualify because I know how hard it is to qualify directly with Panama because no, it's not. Suriname fate is not necessarily in their hands because they should beat El Salvador. Yes, they could beat El Salvador and then Panama just scores more goals and than them on the days. So my truth is I think Suriname is already a success and already proved that they deserve to be in the top the top 10 of CONCACAF. I think they're already in the top 10 of CONCACAF. And based on what I saw, they can beat anybody from five, which is including Panama, from four, which includes Costa Rica, Panama, anybody in the top 10 from 4 to 10, Suriname can defeat. So for me, I think they have satisfied me. They have satisfied me um, on their progression so far. You get me? Because the group that they are in now, current, I don't think none of you guys expected this. Obviously, I expected it, what you guys are going to say, because I'm a Surinamese, but I expected it based on I saw the progression. But if they go to the World Cup and qualify first, believe me, that would be the biggest story and that would be the biggest achievement in the entire CONCACAF, maybe history, maybe full history. That would be the biggest one because they wouldn't have just qualified. They would have qualified over a top five team in CONCACAF as well. So that would have been massive. That would be the biggest story if Suriname can qualify. So I hope they do so. And today it starts from today. Get the win. Get as much goals as possible, but just get the win first. For me, get the win first. Because it's tricky. We are not certain if Panama will topple Guatemala, but you are not sure if if Suriname will beat Guatemala either. So get the win today is the main importance. And then for the final game, you never may know what it change to get things going. That's what I think. I think that they are the biggest story. They are the biggest story, and if they can qualify first, this will be the biggest story, next to none, qualifying for the World Cup. So I'm hoping that they do, and even if they make the Confed, the Confed playoff, I am still grateful because that just shows you the leaps that they have actually came, which is very good. All right, Curacao would be that. No, Curacao wouldn't be that. Jamaica ain't better than Curacao. We sure that Panama was better than Suriname coming in. I've never heard I've never heard anybody said that Jamaica was better than Curacao going in. I think only in the Jamaica category, which I don't rate highly, like sense-wise. I just think it's just propaganda, runs in the Jamaican category. So I never believe nothing what they're saying. But every sensible human being and football never believe that Jamaica is better than Curacao. And so that is not an upset if Curacao beats Jamaica. You understand me? I think all Curacao Trinidad was always on the same level. I said that from day one. But obviously, if you listen to if you listen to the Jamaica category, you start to believe that maybe Jamaica better than Mexico and United States, which is just flat out delusional because their conversations that they have is just flat out delusional. It's not saying it has nothing based off in facts, just based on a bunch of garbage. You understand me? A bunch of garbage overselling stories. But this will be the biggest one if Suriname can tap Panama. We are not sure if it's going to happen. We're not sure if it's going to happen. And because Panama is Panama, and that's what I'm saying. We're not sure it's going to happen because Panama is Panama. So even until the final day, you can have Jamaica's favorites, but you need to listen well. Panama is still the favorites today. You can have Jamaica's favorites, but nobody said that Jamaica was better than Curacao. And if Curacao beats Jamaica, or if Trinidad beats Jamaica, nobody would think it's a shocker. That's what I'm saying. If Suriname had beaten Panama, it would have been a super shocker. Even though Suriname have gotten very good results against way better results than Jamaica. They got results against Honduras, Costa Rica. They got results against Panama twice. So, but even with that, they still believe that Panama should win the game. You understand me? Because Panama is that big deal in this region. But clearly, Irish vibes, you don't listen well and you don't, and you can't see anything aside from outside your box, Irish vibes. So you can't understand. If you are going to tell me that Suriname will be it, it wouldn't be a shocker if Suriname beats Panama and Curacao would be the ones that would be the imagery. No, Curacao qualified. That is, Curacao players are as good as Jamaica's players, brother. Let me stop the overhyping here, man. But tell you what, that's what we're gonna do most than anything else. So I don't know what to expect. All right, so we are getting coverage now. We are getting coverage, people, and we have Lansdale owes massive respect. Tajay said, if I weren't Trini, I would have wished Jamaica good luck. However, I want my team to win. However, my heart says TNT, but my gut says Jamaica. I think with more talent and TNT's inability to score scares me. That is true as well. I did look at that and say maybe Jamaica might get it over TNT, but in a sense, I saw TNT creating much more control chances. So at some point, their control chances will go into the back of the net. And with that said, that can always spur all sorts of problem. Both are shockers. Curacao would be bigger. You are delusional if you think that. All right, so people that's listening to this conversation, our Vibes is extreme delusional Jamaican. Everything for Jamaica is the greatest thing, and nowhere else has sense. Just him and everybody in Jamaica. So for me, I said it's Suriname qualifying out of a group with Panama, Guatemala, and El Salvador would be the bigger shocker than Curacao qualifying in a Jamaican group. Jamaica, Trinidad, and Bermuda group. I don't know who in the world could have a logical conversation on a thing like that. You listening to people, this is 100% loss conversation he's having. But he still is this delusional to keep on saying this with a straight face. Bruh, I'm uncomfortable having conversation with these people, man. Believe me, man. Bless the float management, massive respect. I am shocked. I am shocked when these guys come up with these statements. Curacao just outperformed Jamaica in the Gold Cup. They played bigger teams and played better than Jamaica coming in. They had games that they played teams that beat Jamaica and still played better than Jamaica in the games. So what would give Jamaica the big super advantage to say that it's a greatest shocker? No. Suriname beating Panama if for the first place would be the biggest shocker. You don't care what you're gonna say. Even the biases Jamaican aside from you and aside from the what Jamaican group, like a normal person in the street, would tell you that Suriname beating Panama for the first place would have been the biggest upset. All right. Did we get news on Rico Henry availability? I don't know. I don't know. That will happen when it's Jamaica time. I think I might get maybe I won't get any ticks because from the other day I kind of disassociate myself from all of the extra news and everything. All right. Okay, let the game begins. The game is going to begin. It has not begun as yet, but both teams lining up and everything. We talked about the lineup so far, but we're just talking about the shockers. We can have conversation here, but the over the top delusion, I just can't stand it, blood, because it seems like it's just one thing exists, even when they know it's not real. Big up yourself, Juras. Massive respect. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. Judgment and deity. Yeah, we have to keep on letting you know what's up. And that's why I've covered so much teams. Because I like to learn. I don't like to be in a box, especially a delusional box. I really don't like that. The next two groups are extremely hard groups. Good win. No, no. Nigeria kind of let me down. The score line fooled a lot of people because a lot maybe thought that the Nigeria team played well. But to be honest, Gabon. I saw people saying that Gabon got robbed. I saw people saying that Gabon got robbed, and to be honest, in the 90 minutes, I am looking at it. People would say I'm biased towards Nigeria. I want to say that Gabon played better than Nigeria, blood. And almost you could say that they deserve to win it because that penalty should have been a penalty. I don't like things like that because I know that Nigeria is the better team. But because the penalty kind of drag away, because you can see that it's a penalty, there is no excuse. They start to make up stories to say that the the ref started to say he wasn't sure if he's going to reach the ball. You understand me? Brother, you can't make up those mathematics, man, when you know the next team deserve to get the call. And it kind of turned me off because it looks to me that they were trying hard to make Nigeria reach the next round rather than the Gabon getting their opportunity to score the goal. And then from there, Nigeria have to work hard to come back. And Nigeria is the team that I support in Africa, but I never really liked that today. You could clearly see that it's a force to get Nigeria in the next round because Nigeria would have been under heavy trouble because Gabon was passing through their middle the whole time. Yes. All right. Good. Blessings. Princeton. How you doing, man? Massive respect. But for the next round, Nigeria has a opportunity to go back and fix that problem. They have to go back and fix that problem to make sure they don't have that midfield problem. Iwobi and those guys need to be better, sharper. Yeah, 1000%. All right, Gigs, big up yourself. The man them at Jamaica unbelievable. Yes, yes. I think everything in Jamaica is unbelievable. Yes, everything. For years I have not believed anything until I do 65 research back to back before I believe nothing because everything is the greatest and everything is just unbelievable, the conversations and how they talk. It's mental. See, you have to go back and do extra research. Suriname ready to mash up a side. No, you can't say that another clash off. El Salvador is a traditional top team, our solid team in our region. So they are going to pose as much challenge, but Suriname have reached this level that we expect them to win. So that's why I'm trying to say to our brother Ari Vibes, this is how far Suriname have come. You know? If we are expecting them to beat El Salvador, this is how far they have come. We have to give them credit, man. Guys, we have 300 been in the chat. Massive respect. Give your prediction before the game kick off. Predictions. We have 300. Let me get some predictions before we get into the commentary. We need some predictions. Drop at least 100 predictions. If you said El Salvador will be winning, we need to get it. If you said Suriname winning, I am saying Suriname wins this one. 3 goals to 1 because I'm not trusting ups and I'm not trusting Penas. I think they have a slight error in them. So 3 goals to 1, Suriname wins this one. So drop your comments, drop your predictions in the chat, people, so we can get it. All right. Big up, Ray. How you doing? Massive respect. 1-0 Nacho. 1-0. Ooh, 1-0 would not be the best result, man. Because that Panama will be licking them chips if it's 1-0. All right. 1-0 Suriname. All right. Okay, so 1-0 everybody saying. So 2 comments so far. The things that Jamaicans at Yard says is unbelievable and ridiculous. You almost want to fight through the phone. Okay, well, Lamar, I have passed that. 1-0 El Salvador. All right, 1-2-1 Nacho 2-1. So it's all by 1 goal difference. That's what I'm seeing. Panama will lose to Guatemala tonight. Good God. Ah, Lord. Whoo. Whoo. Ooh, Panama will lose to Guatemala tonight. Oh my God. All right, so El Salvador 2, Suriname nil. All right, we're getting mixed results here. We're getting some El Salvador fans in the house. All right, that is lovely. That is lovely because we like when we can get the two sides of the coins, all right. So as you saw, but by the lineup, Vassin in goal, Kenneth Paul, Abena, Penas, Balka, Cherry, Anderson, Apps, Budius, Becca, and Margaret. Then we have Gonzalez. Here we have Diaz, Tayeda, Gil, Enriquez, Alvarez, Rodriguez, Climaco, and Sibaran as the starter. So majority of the players them that you came accustomed to see in the El Salvador team, they are here, and Suriname is here. So Suriname, um, give us some entertainment because you have arrived, and we need the consistency now. So get a next win over El Salvador, push Panama to the limits. If you don't even qualify first, we are still satisfied because you made such a big run. So El Salvador kicks off. El Salvador kicks off, people. El Salvador kicks off. Let me get my next phone charged. All right. So El Salvador kicks off. All right. El Salvador trying to go for it early. That is lovely. That is lovely. El Salvador, I love that El Salvador is coming forward ASAP because that would favor Suriname a lot more. All right, so 1 second, people. I'm getting everything set up and then we will get straight into the game itself. All right, let me get that up and running on my screen. All right, so that's good. Let me get the play by play right here for you guys. 1 second. All right, so let me get that right there. All right, so all right, Concacaf and then Suriname. All right, so we have the play-by-play and everything sets up now, guys. All right, bless of Christmas. Thanks for being here. Watch anti-football tonight. All right, massive respect. All right, so we have El Salvador on the ball a lot more tonight. Rodriguez works it over. So Cibaran tries to go over the top, gets the ball in the middle. Wonderful 1-2 here from El Salvador. Suriname challenges. Balka goes to Vassan. Vassan claims, and Suriname will try to get a few touches of the ball. Suriname works it to ups. El Salvador backing down. So that tells me El Salvador is giving them space to play. El Salvador gets an advantage here and got the first shot off. El Salvador's intent is very nice today. They got the shot off, all right? They're inviting them into the mid block, which is a midfield third, to see if they can snatch at least something off them. But Suriname now, after getting that, tried to go along, kept it inside, and I don't think they have won a corner there. No, it is a goal kick because they tried to go along because now El Salvador is up the pitch, so they're trying to exploit that area. All right, yes. So nice start so far, people. Okay, I will ask questions at halftime. Push a P. All right, yeah, man, no problem. All right. Come El Salvador try to win. All right, so you're definitely wanting El Salvador try to win, and I want that as well because that will make it much more of an open game, and maybe Suriname could get, if they should win, they should get a good amount of goals winning if that's the case. All right, but if you just come in, please do it, like, want to share and subscribe. First ball played. Suriname cuts it out, but the pass down the left-hand channel was a little bit too strong, and El Salvador should be getting another goal kick. So clearly, so far, the ones that working for El Salvador is the pass out from the back. But if going directly over through the middle, the first balls kept going to Suriname. All right, so El Salvador building from the back, goes through the middle. First ball stays with El Salvador. Flick on around the back. Suriname recovered. Penas to Vassan. Vassan goes over the top. A good press there from El Salvador. First ball goes back to El Salvador. Ball in the air. Poor touch in the middle there from Suriname. Back to El Salvador in the midfield. But they have reset it to stay on the ball. Wonderful work there from El Salvador. Works it left. Climaco almost got caught out, and referee says it's a foul. So free kick coming here for El Salvador in their one half. No, that's not a foul. I think it's a foul. It's a foul against El Salvador because Charles Becker got around him, closed him off, and then trying to counter, but he held his legs. But referee never saw that. He said it's a foul for El Salvador. So El Salvador building again from the back. They're definitely struggling to get through the middle of Suriname. Goes over the top here and recovery from Suriname. So the over the top ball from the right hand side looks like it's something that they're going to try and target, which is it's working a few times. All right, so I throw in here for El Salvador. All right, first ball goes back to Suriname. Intercepted El Salvador. Suriname intercepted as well. Suriname tried to keep it over the left hand side. Clearance El Salvador. Ball back to Suriname. Referee's gonna call a late foul on Suriname. Their bodies got brought down. Free kick Suriname deep in their own half. So the 1-2 over the top from El Salvador is tough. All right. So Suriname trying to keep it on the right hand side. Charles Lebeka, good strength here. Flick eels it back. And they're on the right hand side. Good defending El Salvador. And I think it's going to stay as a throw in for Suriname deep in the half of El Salvador. But good pressure. Don't give Suriname any space at all. At least that's what El Salvador is doing. El Salvador starts very sharp. All right. So we have at the back Abena. Works it to Penas. Back to Abena. Balka sitting deep. El Salvador dropping off. Balka pushing forward. Balka will try to switch over to the left hand side and the ball. The first bounce ups misjudged it and it's a throw-in for El Salvador deep in their own half, so they have to work out or have to eventually go over the top, which they're gonna go over the top. So Suriname need to get ready for those over the top balls because they are dangerous as well. In the midfield, tussle here. El Salvador still on the ball, whips it across. Clearance here, Suriname. El Salvador got the recovery ball in the middle. Resets to the back line. El Salvador goes through the middle. Wonderful touch there. Got the second ball. All right, so they're working. Wonderful work again here from El Salvador, but they lost it in the middle very easily. And that's definitely a problem for El Salvador. Suriname lost it equally as well, but the intent was there from Suriname to go forward. El Salvador is just trying to play normal ball, and they're losing it in the midfield. But the ball over the top is definitely dangerous from them, but they have to try and set that up. And Suriname is blocking them from setting it up. Suriname goes over the top here and gets it through Charles Becker. Charles Becker on it. Referee, that's a foul. He pushed him in back. But referee says throw in. Deep in the half here for in El Salvador's half. Through pass through the middle here. Cherry uses his strength. Balka cuts inside. Beats one, beats two, beats three, and went down. Referee's gonna call it back. Okay, that's a little bit lucky for Suriname there as it relates to a free kick, because I thought that he slipped. But you never may know. Let me know your thoughts, people. Thought that he slipped. Oh yeah, no, it's a foul because he dragged him by the neck, so it's a foul. Free kick here deep in El Salvador's half, Suriname. But El Salvador starts very good, people. Very, very good. Oh no, they gave the free kick to El Salvador. Okay. So what happened? What happened there? I don't know. All right, so El Salvador in Suriname's half now. Resets. Works it to the left hand side. Klimica goes over the top. First ball won by Suriname, but it goes straight to El Salvador on top of the D. But they lost the battle there. First pass cleared, goes back to El Salvador. The Suriname need to get the second balls. They need to get the second balls 100%. They need to get the second balls because El Salvador is doing wonders with the second balls. All right, so let's see what's going to take place here. El Salvador should have a corner coming in. All right, looks like we have some problems, but El Salvador should have a corner. Let's see what Suriname deals with it. El Salvador puts it in, clears by Suriname to the back stick, and I think Suriname should keep it inside. Yes, they did, and this could start a counter. Let's see. They kept it over the left-hand side, but a poor pass. The passes from Suriname ain't as sharp. Paul tried to work it, keep it over the left-hand side with ups, but ups haven't really started this game as solid. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people. What you saw so far. All right, throw in here, El Salvador. They lost it back to Suriname. Suriname trying to break, and it looks like they brought down Margaret, and they're going to give a free kick back to Suriname. So free kick Suriname on the halfway line. You're getting nervous? No, man, the game is looking beautiful. Um, El Salvador is doing exactly what Suriname would have liked. Suriname just need to move the ball a little bit better and get the feel of the game, which comes with playing. You can't get nervous. El Salvador is not a bottom like a top 50 bottom 50 team. They're a solid team that will push you in areas. So interception here, Suriname. Balka works it wide. Wonderful square pass here for Balka, and I do believe that Anderson maybe should have done a little bit better, but he kind of spoiled the chance there. Square pass them from Balka. Put it in. Anderson should have latched on it and whip it in, but he was a little bit slow there. So good opportunity there for Suriname, but they never really took advantage of it. And it's back to El Salvador. El Salvador played a long throw, and it's intercepted by Paul, and it's back to Vassan. So it's back to Suriname's goal. 11 minutes in the game. 11 minutes in the game, still 0-0. Nobody have really took advantage of it. You saw the strengths and weaknesses of both teams. But in maybe the 30th minute or so, think the game will be a little bit stretched. Over the top here from Suriname, first ball cleared El Salvador, and El Salvador won this first ball as well, which is important. A slip here from El Salvador, and Suriname trying to press. Cherry closed him down. He clears his line, and it's a throw-in for Suriname coming deep in El Salvador's half. All right, early throw in here. Suriname, first ball cleared. El Salvador yet again. El Salvador is doing a very good job with those first balls. El Salvador trying to break, keeps it inside. Wonderful fear from El Salvador, works it in the middle. And lost it back to Suriname. Good close down there from Suriname, and it's back to, so Suriname is getting that little edge right there, of winning it back, which is good. Blessings, Warren Webster. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right, so Suriname building from the back. Abena works to Pinas. Pinas has a lot of space. He slowed the game down to make a pass to Ups, trying to square up, but he gave it to Margarita. I thought that he shouldn't have slowed it down there, but wonderful 1-2 through the middle. Missed everyone, and it's back to Anderson. Anderson is going to whip it across. First ball goes to Anderson. It chips off Charlie because head, and I saw it went wide. So a shot off target right there. Off target. Yes, at work. But all right, no problem. Respect. That's not a bad cross there from Anderson. Not a bad cross. So not a big chance or anything, but just by them pressuring, they got an opportunity out of nothing, pretty much. El Salvador goal kick goes long. First ball, El Salvador. I think it should be, or referee says it's off Suriname. I don't think that's a right call. It's off El Salvador, but El Salvador won the throw-in. They're going to build from the back. Suriname pressuring, and ooh, they're slipping. I don't know if it's a turf. Good 1-2 here, El Salvador, But just a while ago, El Salvador slipped and could have started a counter of Suriname. And El Salvador is trying to press down the field, and Suriname won back the ball. Pretty comfortable. But El Salvador kept slipping on the pitch. I don't know if it's the type of pitch causing that problem, but they kept slipping in dangerous areas. Just literally slipped, left everything, you know? Yeah, so El Salvador need to work on that. 1000%. Over the top here. This is a good ball for Anderson. Anderson is in behind. He's going to put it across, and it's blocked, but Anderson got the second row. He went down. Referee. Oh, hold on. VAR is there? VAR is there? I want to see what he said there because Anderson got behind the player. Anderson got behind the player. Let me hear if they're going to go to VAR. Oh, yes, they're asking to go back to VAR. They're asking. I think that's a penalty. I actually think that's a penalty. And he said continue playing. So he's not going to VAR? It looks like he's not going to VAR. He's not going to even look at the challenge over and over. And he's got him behind. I thought that he brought him down. And he never even. Yeah. He said he's cut it out. He's not going to even look at anything. Or he said Jamaican referee. Uh, okay. Maybe he watches too much of my videos. Let me know, people, if what you would say of that, because he got around and he brought him down. So, all right, a whipping cross behind the back here for Suriname. Margaret works it back on the penalty spot, but it's too soft. It was too soft. Suriname won the follow-up ball, and Suriname is still back on the ball, and it's going to be a throw-in for Suriname. Yeah, maybe he watches too much of my video, you know? So he starts to bad mind Suriname. Oh, he might be saying it's too soft, but if a man break behind and you brought him down, I can't understand what you're trying to say. All right, El Salvador goes long, ups, reaches, idle on the ball, which I don't know why he's idling on the ball. Vassen on the ball. Vassen will play it wide to Balka. Balka gets enough space, works out of that chop very fast and easy. Suriname referee, that's a free kick referee, man. It's a free kick, man. I start give yellow cards now, man. I like that Charlie Baker is central. Charlie Baker is central, people. I like that. I think it's causing all sorts of problem. I always say Charlie Baker need to be central. And the fact that he's central, I like it. I like it. Because now it's dragging out the mid defenders to work in the areas that they are not comfortable with. So it's a good game, guys. Good game, good tactical game. Seems like two intelligent coaches and a lot of intelligent players. All right, 1-2 here, Suriname. We have Cherry works it in. What a pass here for Cherry. Works it down. Just pass it across. Oh my God, Shirley Baker. Shirley Baker got a big chance just a while ago. Just needed to pass it across, and it would have been a tap in. And he went for the shot. Poor Margaret was there, waiting, and he's miles onside. Just square pass it, and the guy gave him the option to square pass it because the guy came square off him. So if he just passed it to the middle of the goal, it's a tap in. So that's a big chance missed by Charles Baker not making that pass. Margaret was calling him for it. So Suriname getting some good opportunities, some good looks now. All right, Suriname back on the ball. Charlie Baker, poor pass there from Charlie Baker. I don't even think he's looking. All right, first ball one again. Suriname back on the ball, but the referee is going to call a free kick. And it's a jump ball. It's a jump, two guys jumping for it. A Taeda went down, clashed with heads with ups. But both of them jumped for the ball. I don't think that's a foul. He's back up. So once he got the play stopped, he's back up, guys. I don't think none at all it's a foul. See, I'm glad I saw the replay. Come on, ref. You're picking up for El Salvador, you know, man. Ref picking up for El Salvador. Wicked, you know? Yeah. So free kick on the halfway line, El Salvador. All right, El Salvador goes long. First flick on goes to El Salvador. I like that they are continuing to win the first balls. I like that. And they're not tall. They are not tall players. But the fact that they kept winning it, it's kind of breaking Suriname's rhythm. All right, El Salvador goes long, won the first ball again. And tried to set a 1-2 here, but it's intercepted by Balka. Charlebek on the ball. Charlebek beats one, whips it in. Poor pass here from Charlebek. But Ricochet took it back to Suriname. Second ball goes back to Suriname. Referee continue playing. All right. Suriname trying to press. But El Salvador works out of the press well. All right, down the left-hand side. First ball goes back again to El Salvador, but the 1-2 passes were poor. So our good strength here, Suriname. Oh, referee. Kenneth Paul got taken out, and that's a free kick. Wonderful disruption there from Kenneth Paul. But Suriname has to cut out be a little bit more aware of the second balls. Once they can cut out the second ball, they can put El Salvador under immense pressure. Immense pressure, because that is the biggest problem. They are not winning but the second balls, so they can't keep them under sustained pressure. I wonder if El Salvador stand a chance to win here. Of course, they stand a chance to win here. Why wouldn't they have? They are a team. They're a football team that has education. So any team with football education can win games, you know, because they have a plan. They don't just say go out there and play some football. Only those teams I really don't talk highly of, you know, are over the top of your flick on, and it's recovered by Suriname. Clear their lines, but it's going to be a throw in El Salvador. El Salvador back on it. I think El Salvador might have more possession in this game so far. Works it through the middle. Flick on. Balka. Ooh. Balka went in. Back pass here, poor back pass here from Suriname, but Vassan recovered fast enough. Ball up at the top, Suriname and El Salvador fighting for it. Over the back there, referee. You could have called a foul for that, but you continue to play. All right, so it's back to El Salvador. El Salvador lost it in the middle, and Suriname breaking now. Suriname breaking through the middle. Cherry works it wide, and that's a heavy pass from nowhere. That's just a terrible ball. And good pressure here from Suriname, just the same. But that's a terrible ball from a one-on-one situation to passing it wide to a terrible situation, man. Poor pass again from Suriname, gave it back to El Salvador, but they recovered it fast enough. Balka pushed in midfield. Through the middle, 1-2 here. And referee, nothing. All right, the interception. El Salvador. Anderson tracking back. Player is down, but referee says continue playing. All right, so Charlie Baker definitely in the striking position. Definitely in the striking position. All right, so we are what 24 minutes in, guys. 24 minutes in. We are. Over the top here from El Salvador, and that's pretty much it. Suriname building around the back. Vassan We'll give it to Balka. Balka has good enough space. Works it down the wide channel. Anderson flicks it down. Referee, you got to call those fouls. These are nippy fouls, referee. So free kick again coming for Suriname. Good evening. I'm a brand new subscriber. All right. Thank you. Isaac, massive respect for the subscription. All right. Which team you support? Let me know which team you support. Throwing here for El Salvador. First flick on El Salvador again. Those first balls, El Salvador is getting all of the first balls on Suriname. Yes, Suriname is using more athleticism to recover and get it. But if you can win the first balls 2 or 3 times, you can offset El Salvador. And that's a problem. They're not. I think Suriname might win 4 out of the 50 first balls in this half. 4 out of the 50, which that is very low for a bigger, stronger team. Suriname breaking behind. Margaret got in behind inside the box and he went down. And referee is going to give a what he's going to say? What he's going to say? What he went over the guy. The guy went down because the guy pushed him down. What is this? Let me see if this ref comes from Jamaica before I rub him out. Where said the ref comes from? Did he come from Jamaica for real? I don't see the ref where the ref comes from. But this ref looks like he's looking argument with the players rather than looking what's taking place on the field. All right. I want to see the goal from Nacho. All right. Just call me. Lolo. Okay. God damn. All right, Suriname back on the ball. This ref is acting like he wants to be involved in all the drama. He's in the guy's face. Oh, the ref is from Jamaica. Okay, maybe that's why he loves the drama. Because the guy got brought down by 2 people. Instead of you look to see if it's a possible penalty, you're trying to fight with the man. Okay, Isaac, thanks for being here. So Suriname back on the ball. So how you end up over here? And I'm doing Suriname. Oh, you found this channel, become a new subscribers when I don't even do Jamaican content here. Good 1-2 years Suriname. Break in behind. Let's see if they can put it across. Square pass it on the penalty spot. What a strike! Oh my God, that's the best chance of the game. That should have been 1-0. Cherry on the left foot volley there, and it's a good top over save, but it should have been 1-0. That's a super play there. Super play. Super play. He touched it on the crossbar. That's a super play. Margaret leapfrogged it over and a volley there from oh God, this Cherry is so technical. Come on, blood. Come on, blood. It is a save, right? It's a corner. Oh no, this is a goal kick. It's not a save, so it's off the crossbar only. I thought he touched it on the crossbar. So oh, you end up over here, big boss. I have the Jamaican, no, the next channel because none of them is Jamaican channel, but one I do more Jamaican stuff on. Interception against Suriname around the back, but El Salvador recovered well. All right, the game is looking a little bit stretched, so we could get something from this. Suriname starts to get 1 and 2 first balls. All right, asking for the crowd to get up and start cheering. I like this game. This game is a very good game, blood. All right, so it's back to El Salvador. All right, referee, player is down. Don't know what took place. What took place there? I think the VAR will come in play because I don't know what took place. Look like we have Budius down, all in his face, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Lamar. I heard someone told me that he's from Jamaica. Um, he looks a little bit aggressive, because he's in too much of the action, he's not making the game play. Oh, yeah, that could be a red card, you know. That could be a red card. But he thinks it's a normal thing. Backs down is a normal thing, Lamar. He thinks it's a normal thing, so what can I say? Yeah, he's over there reasoning out thing. Up to this minute, he doesn't look at the VAR. He doesn't look at nothing at all. He doesn't look at nothing at all. So I don't know what to say. Yeah, Lamar. So two hands thrown just a while ago. He never looked at anything. Okay, I saw he took out the yellow card. I don't know who he gave the yellow card to. So I have to wait on updates. Maybe it's on the bench. I don't know. We're about to get it soon. All right. All right. He puts a yellow card. He gave a yellow card to Gil. Suriname on the break. No, Suriname on the break through the middle here. Clearance here. El Salvador from Suriname's break. There is no VAR in Suriname, I think. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. No, but VAR has to be in all of the games. VAR has to be in all of the games. Wonderful square pass here, Suriname. You should have played the first ball, bro. You should have played the first ball. Another yellow card for El Salvador. That's 2 yellow cards in 2 minutes. He took out apps, you know. JD, don't trust him. Is a man changed name to come fight with you? Well, brother, if him come in as Blacky Mass from the channel, Big Boss, once he comments and talk foolishness, to just block him, you know. As I said, Lamar over the next channel, once you come on Lamar, once they start talking anything, you just block them. I'm done with these people. A bunch of mouth they have, you know. Yes. I put them to the test to see if they have any use, and they show me that they have no use. So I have no talking with them once I'm going over to the next stream. So Lamar, just do the blocking. Just block all of them blood. All right, so a free kick here coming for Charlie Baker. Charlie Baker puts it to the box stick, beats everyone, and the keeper comes for it. All right. 32 minutes in the game. 32 minutes in the game. And a nice game so far. I don't know why El Salvador are trying to make it as physical. Player down. Player down. That's a dangerous challenge, though, you know. That's a dangerous challenge from Suriname because it looks like a bridge to me. And the player is down because he dropped very awkward. But the referee seems to be officiating strongly. Strongly. So maybe this game will have a red card in it, don't? Bless up, Henry Oidi, man. There is VAR. They showed. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But for some reason, they are not going back to the VAR. They are not going back to the VAR. If Suriname scores a goal or more, will Suriname make it to the World Cup? No. Nobody can make it to the World Cup now. Well, the referee and the coaching staff of El Salvador fighting now. Coaching staff of El Salvador got a yellow card now. So the referee taking over the game. The referee taking over the game for himself. It's all about the referee. God damn. I thought it was a rough challenge as well. It was a rough challenge. I thought the coach had all rights to go off like that. Yes, but the problem is, it looks like they're not going back to VAR because I think that on in the face could have easily be a red card on Budios. The one on Budios when they swing back the one, but just a while ago, Paul bridged the player. That could have been a dangerous play. So the game is getting out of hand because the ref is not making the right calls, you know. And it looks like it's at least four or five yellow cards, two on the sideline and two for El Salvador. So El Salvador has 4 yellow cards so far. The coach has yellow card. So a free kick here for El Salvador. Whip it inside. Let's see. No, they said they're gonna play it short. They're gonna put it in, and it goes over the top. So good set piece there coming from El Salvador. Suriname not doing what they should. They should be dominating. Dominating doesn't come like that, you know, bro. Other teams playing football as what a ball from Cherry. Oh my God. That is one of the best balls I've seen played in CONCACAF. Oh my God. That is one of the best balls I saw playing CONCACAF. That is a super pass just a while ago. But clearly Suriname never did anything with it at all. Charles Becker whips it in, and it's going to be a corner coming up for Suriname. That is one of the best balls I've seen played in CONCACAF this year. Clearly Suriname haven't done anything with it. Yes, yes. Outside of the foot, yeah, man, and it curves went back in. I expected 3-1 Suriname, so I don't know where the goals are going to come from, but they're going to come somewhat, Charles Lebec on it. It's pure chaos, people. I think the ref is turning this into chaos. Abena is calling the two defenders now, stopping the game. All right, a lot of tussling inside the box. To the box stick is a poor corner. Poor corner from Charles Becker. Poor corner from Charles Becker. And this is going to be El Salvador's ball to start. But El Salvador, good work here from El Salvador. It got a deflection. And this could turn bad for El Salvador. And it's a throw in for El Salvador deep in the own half. Um, a 3-1 I wanted, OG, 3-1 to Suriname, but it's looking like it's drying up, and the way the ref is officiating the game, definitely not looking well, because he's kind of making the game get a little bit rougher based on the decisions that he's making. First ball went to Suriname. Wonderful. Finally, you're winning a first ball. Second again from Suriname winning our next first ball. Cherry. Good wall here from Cherry. Resets it a little bit too far. All right. It's back to Paul. Paul deep in Pinas deep in the half of Suriname. So Paul, it will take time. It will take time, Paul. El Salvador came with a plan and they are doing their thing. So we have to give them credit. Anderson works it inside. Poor pass there. Suriname gave it back away to El Salvador. El Salvador trying to push but got locked in. And referee is going to bail them out with a free kick. Yes, Lamar. Yeah, we know how El Salvador plays. Where are you from? Um, I'm from Earth. I'm from Earth. A break here coming. Anderson whips it inside. Good ball here from Anderson. Cherry is going to go for the shot, and it goes high. But that's a good ball from Anderson. Anderson needs to put more of those square passes in. So it can open a runner that's getting inside the box. I think that's a way to break the line from El Salvador. That pass from Anderson just a while ago, that one can work. Yeah, I think the game gonna open more in the second half. Yeah, at some point El Salvador can't qualify with 4 points. 38 minutes in the game, people. 38 minutes in the game. And we have an injury. Gil is down, looking like he's injured. Massive respect for the subscription. And hopefully you guys are hitting the like button. Hopefully you guys are hitting the like button. All right. I am not going to be around for the next game in this group, which is Panama. It's going to be a little bit too late for me. All right. All right, so Gil, I don't think Gil have really shown so much so far. You know, I don't know if he's gonna get replaced. Okay, no, he looks like he's gonna stay on. He looks like he's gonna stay on. 2,000. All right, first ball goes back to Suriname again. So Suriname is going winning a good amount of the first balls now. Yeah. It's back to El Salvador. El Salvador going long. Why El Salvador is so short, but they try to play so much long balls? You know, obviously I know that they won a lot of the first balls, but why? Oh, poor touch here. Cherry plays it in. Sharela Becca inside. Sharela Becca inside. Beats everyone. Oh my God, Suriname missed up the opportunity. Suriname missed up the opportunity to go one. I'm very sorry, people. Sharela Becca. Sharela Becca I don't know. Sharela Becca have not been early past here. Suriname inside. Oh, got brought down. Got brought down. They're gonna give a penalty. They're gonna give a penalty. Uh, they gave a penalty. Suriname won a penalty. The referee says penalty. Referee says penalty. They are gonna go to VR. They're gonna go to VR because Cherry cuts in, and I thought that he drags him back. Oh yes, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Not even a conversation. That's a penalty. Cherry plays an early free kick, drags it back, and he took away his foot. He took away his leg because Cherry was going to score it regardless. So penalty. It could be a red card as well. You know, could be a red card as well because he never touched the ball. He never had any intention. It could be a red card as well. 100% penalty and should be a red card as well. Yes, it doesn't need any VAR. That's a penalty all day. That's a penalty all day. Sharon Lebecca just had the opportunity to make the big difference. Let me see if I can set things up here for halftime. Hopefully Suriname can score that so they can get a little relief from it. Cherry should be the one taking it because he's the most technical and based on what this guy is doing on field. I thought he was old, but Cherry proving to me that he's a top shelf baller, man. Top shelf baller. All right, so let me close the screen down. So I wanted to score so the game can open because Suriname needs more than one goal. You know, respect. Yeah. Thanks. And Cherry taking it. Cherry taking it. So that's good. Cherry, make sure you get the one on the screen so you can help your team. All right, so 1-0 Suriname. 1-0 Suriname. Cherry. Yeah, not in a million years he's saving that. 1-0 Suriname. So El Salvador will be under a much more pressure now. Okay, what am I? So 1-0 Suriname. Suriname was a slightly better team, but El Salvador was not out of it at all. El Salvador was winning all of the first balls to me. Yeah, but Suriname always looked a little bit sharper. They just needed to get their passes together. Anderson started to play the square passes, and it starts to get Cherry in the game. And once Cherry is in the game, he has the ability to slow the game down and create moments. And that's what changes that little sequence there. They're slowing down to create moments. The ref is terrible, Africans. He's terrible, you know? The ref is horrible. I thought he spoiled the game from very early. Suriname should have won a penalty early on, with Andesino. And he took the game over by himself. Um, uh, it's a game, man. Watch the game. Watch the game, people. Watch the game. It's a game. 3 minutes extra time. 3 minutes extra time. When Guatemala win to Panama, then life is good. If Panama can draw in Guatemala, that will be very good for Suriname. That means Suriname, only thing they need to do now is just to make sure they win their game, the final game. They don't even need a number. If they can win this one, if they can, as I said, if they can win this one, that's the best thing. So they need to get a next goal, to get some separation. Yeah. Good interception here. Oh, you should have closed it down a little better. All right, we're coming up to halftime. Square pass here. El Salvador, they won the first ball. If he can nip it off his foot, he need that ball to come in so he can nip it off his foot, and that's where he can advance. A whipping cross here from El Salvador. They won the first ball inside the box, and El Salvador is still inside the box. Played it wide. They're going to whip it in early. And clearance for Suriname. Win the first ball. Good run. Okay. Good pressure. Good press. Dear Cherry. Don't hold on him. Don't hold on him. El Salvador is going to take a long shot. They got the second ball and a good save. That is the second ball that I talk about. The second ball that I talk about. The Suriname still giving up the second ball. So credit to El Salvador to make sure that second ball they kept winning most of the first half. Whipping cross here, and they're going to win a corner. Let's see what El Salvador could do with this corner. It's just a second ball. The little period that Suriname won 2 consecutive second balls, they scored off it. 2 consecutive. If they win two more, that they just roll through El Salvador. But that second ball that El Salvador gets with their short self, it's amazing. It's amazing how they are so short. Whipping cross to the box, stick clears Suriname. And recovery here, El Salvador, they're gonna go for a long shot, and it goes over the top. So that's from 40 yards out, and that should be enough, or maybe one more chance here before halftime, but that should have been enough. And then I'm gonna try and get Sean Base on the phone so we could chop up things, what he saw in the first half. All right, so Suriname still on the ball. 29 seconds left. He's going to keep it back out wide. Balka cuts back in to give you Burius. Doesn't have any space, so he has to work it back to Abena. Penas on the ball. And I think that should bring up half time. It should. All right, guys. So it is half time now. Above Earth, Michael. Long time not hear from you, my brother. Hope everything is all right with you. So 1-0 Suriname. 1-0 Suriname. What we're going to try to do is to bring over everything here. What I will do, I will try to bring over some of the numbers so we can chop up things a little further. All right. Yes, so let me get some of the numbers so we can talk. The numbers will be close and exactly what I thought. That's the situation. I'm going to get Sean on the phone. I'm gonna get Sean on the phone so we can see what he saw. All right. So let me see if Sir Sean is on the phone. All right. So guys, what you made of the first half? I thought El Salvador really did a good job on winning the first balls. That really posed a lot of problems for Suriname. Sean, how are you doing, Big Boss?
Yes, I'm doing well. I'm
All
so
right.
happy that a goal is scored in the first
All right.
half to
Lovely, lovely,
begin with.
lovely, lovely. So how you saw the first half. What would you like Suriname to do more, if at
Create more
all?
chances. They are not
Create more
creating
chances.
that much of chances. They
Okay,
need they,
okay.
they need to create more chances. Yes, that's what I want to see more in the second half and bring in Grot and try to bring in some balls from the
Mm-hmm.
wings, down the
Mm-hmm.
wings, and let Rod do his thing because he is the tallest player on the field.
Okay, okay. All
I think
right.
I think how we are right now, we are 1-0 up, right? So what you need to do is expand that score.
Yes,
So
yes.
Rod would be the right addition for the second half to bring in some balls from the
Mm-hmm.
down the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could do a lot of damage to El Salvador because how tall he is and how difficult it is for defenders to defend him.
I
I
agree.
think
But who would you
that's a
take
good
out?
addition because
Who,
we lack a number nine right now in the game.
yes, Charlotte
Even
Rebecca is
though
playing.
Sherry is getting in some spaces, but you see
Yes.
we need a number nine
Charlotte Rebecca is
to
playing the
hold
number
up
nine
play
a lot
and stay.
more. Charlotte Rebecca is in central a lot more. You like that from him? Or you would want him to stay out wide?
I think he still need to stay out wide because I don't really see Geraldo Becker being a number nine because he never was a number nine in his career. So he always played at Union Berlin with Taiwo Awoni. Taiwo
Mm-hmm.
Awoni, he is playing right now for Nottingham Forest, and they always linked up. Awoni was the number nine, and Becker was down the wing. So Becker was bringing the ball for Awoni, and he was finishing. And that's how his career started and made his move to Real Sociedad. And I think Rod is the right addition for him to do that.
No,
Go wide
I
and
totally
bring in the
agree with
ball
you.
for Rod.
I totally agree with you. Pushing back their defense with a big striker would be the perfect example here. And so, who would you take out? Who would you take out at this point?
I would take out one of I think we need to take out right now. Let's see. I think
You would,
Richard Haps.
okay, Upsi would take out.
Yes, I didn't like him in this game.
So
He
you'd
looks he
make
looks he looks he looks shaky at some moments.
I agree. So you would make Margaret go wide and play wing back, and Cherry drops in the
Yes,
middle at
yes.
least for the
He
start.
would cover up for Pinas at the left side. So
Uh,
Pinas would have done that job of Haps.
okay, okay, okay. Um,
Yes, and
fair,
bring
fair
down
enough.
Anderson
Mm-hmm.
back to his position as right back and let Radinho Balker and me and Tiabena play in the center.
Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. All right, all right. So I'm not gonna bother you. Keep on celebrating, Big Boss. I am going to left after this and do the Jamaica video. Just to do the promotion, pretty much. I would be there, watch the game a little, and just give my commentary and everything. So maybe I'm not gonna get to the end of the video, but what we can do is tomorrow I can do a recap on this platform, so we can touch all of the games them that played. If you're up for it, let me know. Or Sunday. So let me know, yeah.
Yo, JD, Javan
Yeah.
Anderson is on the winning side, Suriname.
Yes. Yes, yes. All right, so we will link up here, Big Boss. All right. So, Sean, we know that Sean is celebrating his time, so I am giving Sean his opportunity to keep on celebrating his time. But we and Sean will do some work later. All right. Kingly, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Um, big up Chorus. Chorus is not here. Chorus is looking for other things. Let me start another discussion. It was better to select Liliendal instead of Van der Kos are of ups. Ooh. All right, I think Van der Kos have been disrespected. Van der Kos played 2 games and he was the best left back in Concacaf and he did not get any more game. I think Van der Kos can still offer a lot more. Yes, Stanley, big up yourself. It is 1 game and we expected Suriname to win this. They have gotten a lifeline. They need to try and break away to get 2 more goals at least. Will Girana Kirk ever play for Suriname again? Why would you ask that? Why would you ask that? What happened to Geraint Kirk? He got injured for his club. So and he was playing before and he was one of the better players them when he played. So why would he not play? Is it something that I don't know? Fabi? He should play. He should play though. In my opinion. 1 second, guys. I'm going to go and pick up something and return. All right, 1 second. All right. He's back from injury and could have been selected. I am not sure about that. I am not sure about that. Fabi, I'm in Antwerp, exactly where he's at. And Kirk just actually Antwerp played a million games and he never played. And as you saw here, he never played. He never played at all. All right? He never played from the 14th of the ninth. Yes, so he's not back from any injury. Because I am in Antwerp and I do support the Antwerp team. And he would be needed for Antwerp at this point. So that is not true. Um, yes, and I knew that it wasn't true. All right? So I don't know why you get where you get those information from. Yes. It is weird that he didn't get selected in October because he wasn't injured yet. He was injured before that, Fabi. All right. I remember I am from Antwerp. I am from Antwerp. Here, I'm in Antwerp. He was injured before, was recovered, and he said that he can come. The player's health comes first. The player's health come first. Yes. So he had injuries a lot this season. So no, you can't tell any lies on the player. I am not gonna let that. I've been tracking the player. The player when he came in as a substitute, it was because he told him that he can come. All right, because he recovered in time. All right. Yes, he never stood up Suriname or anything. He only plays when he has the chance. Cause I got the chance to watch him always. All right, so we have second half coming in, people. We have second half coming in again. Okay, I've not checked how much likes is on the video, man. Don't know. Oh, I'm slacking, people. I'm hoping that you guys have already got it over 100 at least. All right, because I think that the conversation here is very good. Is very good. All right. Let me see how much likes on this video, blood. Okay, 152. Solid, solid, solid. All right. So we can aim for 200 and that's it. I'm not killing you. Once you're passing through, just drop a like and that's it is what it is. Yeah, I like to see that. JD, what do you think about Becca today? And for me, I have not been impressed with Becca. I think Becca plays to reserve of lately for Suriname. I just don't like it. I think he has much more to give. But obviously, Sean just said maybe you need to find ways to unlock him. So sometimes it could not be the player's fault only. It could just simply means the coach himself never find the right position to get the best out of the player. So maybe what Sean said, bringing in Grot would have offered much more space for him to active work, because now him and Cherry working in a central forward role, so the space they can't really get, and he doesn't like to stay over the line, the sideline only. He likes to come inside, and most of the times that's where he's getting the opportunity, inside. You understand me? Yes. So that is something that he has to work on, Blood. Becca had not a good match. Yes, that is true. That is true, but the coach, you have to look at it from all different sides before you just jump to judge. You have to look at it from all different sides. That's what I think, and I want to see more from the coach as well, because the coach is always questionable. So we want to see more from him as well. Come on, give me second half, all right? Remember, I have an next video to do, but tell you what, whenever this video finishes, that's when I'm going to the next video. I'm very sorry, Blood. I saw that 9 people over there waiting. Blood, I have a timer on it, so you guys have to wait a little bit more, all right? And when that video starts, people, what I'm going to do, you see the video that I did today, that is going to be in front of that video. I'm going to put that 3-minute video. I don't care if the Jamaica game starts. The video that I spent my time today to do a charity for Jamaica, it is going in front of the Jamaica video today as well. For 3 minutes. So I'm gonna use this system because that's what I want to do. All right. Yes, believe me, they are gonna get upset because what I want is to do something good for Jamaica. I'm not so much in tune with any football. I want to do what I said I'm going to do. So that's going in the front of the video. All right? Yes. So I'm going to start late, because I'm doing this. And then I'm going to put 3 more minutes of the last video that I did that they never watched. They are going to have to watch it, because they love to talk like it's their country and they own the country. You need to support. Yes. Um, Second half coming up, people. Second half coming up. Second half coming up. I need to check out a few things in the next settings, and then I'm good to go. Second half coming up. What you expect, people? JD Becker needs to get substituted. Also, Class should come in. Yes, Class definitely offer that physicality and the extra legs to blaze through the middle. Yeah, that is good. That's a good one to look at. Very, very good one. Good look right there, big boss. Let's go Suriname. Well, second half about to start. All right. It looks. I have not seen any changes as yet. So let's see. All right. So guys, you know who was actually starting on the Suriname team? You saw that right on the front there. You have Vassen, Balka, Abena, Penas, Anderson, Budius, Pal, Ups, Becker, Margaret, and Cherry. Those are the ones that started, and they have not changed it. They have not changed it. So okay, let's hope we can make it 2-0. Yes, I think 2-0 is yeah, 2-0 would be a much more respectable scoreline. 2-0 would be a much more respectable scoreline. Jamaica about to get some hot and spicy doubles. JD Levi definitely need to score all his opportunities. Laugh out loud. Kevin, um, I will be watching the game, but I'm just there to promote the charity to help Jamaica Foundation, Hurricane. I am not in the fighting with these people anymore. Just watching football and just chilling out, Yeah. And trying to do something good for Jamaica. I am stop letting them running up my blood pressure. Yeah, that ain't working anymore. But I'm hoping to see a good game, though. I'm hoping that I can get a good game. That's all. So it doesn't waste my time, waste my sleep. Yeah, they do play a good game. All right, so second half starts, guys. Suriname kicks off, works it wide. All right, Suriname, 15 minutes in this game. Needed wonderful whipping cross there. Poor control and recovery. Referee's gonna give a free kick already to El Salvador. And the referee's charging around to, oh my god, this referee is something else. Yes, I'm open, I'm open. And a substitution for El Salvador 2 seconds in the game. Interception here. Suriname breaking. Oh, that is poor touch. Margareta, that's a poor touch from Margareta. What's up with Margareta today? Budios played it through the middle. Square pass here. Suriname breaking behind. Empty opportunity to put it inside the box. And the cross was poor. But Suriname got the opportunity very, very easy and intercepts the opportunity that El Salvador got as well. Ups breaking down the line. Pinas goes to Ups. Ups squaring up. Doubles coming over. And Ups is so bad. Ups is not ready today, bro. Give Van der Kossa an opportunity, man. Referee let it play. I don't even know what Ups tried to do there, Sean. I don't know if Sean is watching, but I don't know what Ups tried to do right there. That is so bad from Ups. Stop overlapping, man. If you not, I just do the normal things. Don't try the extra touches. It's not necessary. All right, Penas goes wide. Ups. Works it inside. Good square pass there from Ups. And the runner put it inside the box. Oh my God, referee, you should give a yellow card here. You should give a yellow card for this, because Cherry was about to put it wide, and that's a dangerous opportunity. So a free kick in a dangerous area. Look at this. This should be a yellow card because Cherry was about to put it inside, which is going to be a tap in. All right, a dangerous area for a free kick, but I thought that El Salvador should have gotten an additional yellow card right there. All right, let's see what they're going to do with this free kick. Oh, it blocks the wall, and the follow up there was over it. And we have El Salvador players down injured. All right, look at the pace of the game getting to El Salvador. Okay. Mm. All right, so let me continue. So good start for Suriname, people. Very good start for Suriname. Another break here, and referee's gonna call it back. He should have made the play continued. Should have made the play continued, people. Um, who got me upset? Omar, anyway, am I not here talking? So what is the problem? Where you're talking and doing our thing? What are you talking about? Oh Lord. All right. El Salvador try to get it through the middle. That's El Salvador need to add something to their play. You know, they sometimes that waste ball that they put over the top is just, if you can just deal with the first ball and get it under control fast enough, you can punish them very bad. You know. So El Salvador back on the ball through the middle, works it wide. You have enough time. Make a good pass. Square passes. You have to reset it because you never set yourself up properly. And good defending from Suriname as well. Okay, well, Omar, anyway, I'm perfectly all right. My life is very happy. I'm perfectly comfortable in life. And to be honest, they might be talking the truth. I don't like them, you know. So if I don't like them, it's understandable, you know. So if I got upset based on whatever the situation is, I am happy doing this. So I'm happy doing this. So let me be happy. All right, let me be happy and let me watch some football. All right, yeah. So El Salvador, I'm struggling to figure out the tactics coming from El Salvador. This going over the top, just trying to lift the ball over the top. It's not working, you know. Suriname just need to win the first balls and put them under more pressure fast enough. Yeah, man, no problem. If you think of all the players Suriname could have had if they had allowed dual nationality before, they could be world beaters. But those players had to want to play for Suriname. You understand me? So all of those players that are top level players, they would have to want to play for Suriname, and that's a problem. A good interception here, Suriname. Let's see if they can start a counter. Wonderful break here, Charlotte Becker, and Anderson. Anderson whips in a good cross. Margarita still couldn't control the ball properly. If he could have controlled the ball properly, wonderful work here from Margarita, and he got brought down. Referee, please go back and check the VAR on this because he got brought down. I think the referee need to check it. Referee need to check it before you kick it off. Referee, you need to check it. You need to check it because this could be another penalty. This should have been another penalty. I don't think he touched the ball. Referee continues to play. I don't like this referee. I don't like this referee at all. You know, he doesn't even go back and look so the fans them can see exactly what's going on. Gil trying to break inside the box and good strength here from Abena. No, it's Pinas. Let me give Pinas his credit. Pinas, good strength from him there because I beat him a lot. So let me give him his flowers. Vassan goes long. First bounce will be tricky. Yes, it is tricky. Suriname gets in behind. So what they're gonna call? What they're gonna call? What is wrong with this? Yeah, this ref. I'm struggling to believe that you understand football, yeah, man. Brother, why don't you watch some JPL, man, and leave proper football alone, man? This brother, man, the man, make some calls. He's making some calls, people. I don't understand. I didn't see the other matches in Suriname that they used VAR. VAR is here today. That's all we know. You know, Suriname, if qualify, there are big chances they will get top players to come. Yes. Um, I say you are a great source of information. Oh, no problem. Anyway, we're trying our best, and we're a great source of information for the rest of the world as well. And good all up here, turn and make the play. Turn and make the play, man. Um, El Salvador cannot match the team, man. Just turn the tempo up and blow them away, man. God damn, man. Yeah, so anyway, we're just doing our thing. I just want to do the charity thing for Jamaica. That's all. I'm not interested in nothing else. I'm okay with these things what I'm doing with other football. I'm at least I can honestly talk football and nobody look at me like I'm biased or when I know I'm sensible and educated on what I'm watching. They said when you go around too much mad people, you start believe that you're mad as well. All right, Suriname on the break. All right, works it inside to Ups, and Ups can't get a good cross again. Can't get a good cross again. And then scratch out, I don't know the Jamaica lineup at all. I will do that when the time start. Is the ref some of the Jamaicans who visit your channel? I think so, blood. I think so. I think so. I think so. He's one of he looks like he's the first one that visit my channel. All right, so a corner coming up for Suriname. Yes, I think to be honest, to be fair, I think this ref just loves excitement. He just loves to be in the excitement of everything. Whipping cross to the box stick, and it's going to be a goal kick. So another scratch off, you have to drive me over when I start the Jamaica stream. That's when I'm gonna know the lineup. I have no clue. Soon I'm coming back on the break. Abena tried to whip it in, poor cross there from Abena, intercepted by El Salvador. All right, so El Salvador building from the back. El Salvador started the second half terrible, terrible people, terrible. To be honest. El Salvador look directionless. They just keep on pumping the ball through the middle. The next team is very much taller than them, and they're just looking for one play. And look at that. Gil, the first ball he won, it's a free kick. So it goes back to El Salvador one. None of those long plays. So why don't try to keep it shorter? Suriname on the ball works it to Vassan. Yeah, man, Omar, I'm okay, man. I'm okay. My YouTube life is perfect. My life is perfect aside. Yeah, I don't need to just because I want to be. It's a wonderful turn for Charlotte Baker. Puts the cross in Charlotte Baker. Oh my God, man. Charlotte Baker works it in. The player missed the ball and the ball connected. Oh my God. Suriname really messed that up just a while ago. That should have been 2-0, man. And look at that. El Salvador will turn this into a chance out of nothing. Suriname, I'm telling you, man. God damn, man. Everything worked there. A good turn again from Charlotte Baker. Good strength. Referee's going to give a free kick. Oh, come on. You need the second goal because as long as it's so close. El Salvador is going to start pumping more people forward. Almost 60 minutes on the clock. Penas with his one error per game. All right, I hope that's the one error, so we can get we can move on from here. First ball, Suriname won it, but El Salvador recovered. Mm. El Salvador coming through the middle. So El Salvador is trying to start an attack on Suriname. And that's what I'm saying. If they keep it a little bit shorter, they will have a better opportunity. But the bunch of long balls that they're playing, it's just not working, man. And a poor cross here from El Salvador, and it's out for a throw-in. But the bunch of long balls doesn't work if they keep on, because they're short, They ain't getting no first ball. All right, El Salvador building from the back. Square pass here from El Salvador, and good tackle, good last ditch tackle there. Last ditch tackle here because El Salvador would have been in and behind. So Suriname living dangerous, people. Suriname needs the extra goal. They are living dangerous right there. Come on, man. Dispatch of El Salvador, man. God damn, man. I'm tired of this. All right. Need the second goal. Our through pass, wonderful pass to the middle. Let's see. Oh my God, P guys, take ups off this field, man. Ups is so terrible, man. Take him off the field, man. How much more bad plays this man need to make? Just a slip coverage pass he needs to play just a while ago. Look at him. He's square again. Ups, just make a sensible pass. Another people take ups off the field, blood. 2 goals he just stopped from Suriname. 2 goals consecutive back to back. Margaret on the ball. Margaret on the ball. Brother, Ups is something else, man. The guy square pass. Margaret comes in and got taken out. So a free kick for Suriname. God damn, man. Easy slip coverage. He never puts it in. So free kick Suriname around 30 yards or so. 2 good opportunity. Very, very good opportunity for Ups just a while ago. Did nothing, man. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so Suriname still on the ball. Charles Rebecca over the left-hand side. Works it back to Kenneth Paul. Kenneth Paul resets. Bodius, square pass through the middle. Wonderful turn here. Margareta. Oh, referee, that has to be a yellow card. Margareta, what a turn there from Margaret. Oh, my God. That's what I expected from Margaret. Come on. A substitution coming in for El Salvador. So let's see. They're going to be taking off Tayeda. So Tayeda coming off. And Perez coming on. Number 6 Perez coming on. All right. 1-0 still Suriname. About 62 minutes in the game. But Suriname is showcasing that they're better and need to put it in for the extra goal. They deserve the extra goal. They got around 3 entries just a while ago. Wasted all of them. Charles Rebecca out wide. Charles Rebecca goes down the flank, beats him, and puts it in to the box stick. So a terrible cross there from Charles Rebecca after beating the player. But that's better. That's much better because at least he's taking on players. So he's over the left-hand side now. Looks a little bit comfortable over the left-hand side. Poor pass here from El Salvador. Works it in. Oh, Cherry couldn't control it. Suriname still on the ball. And Suriname gave it back to El Salvador. El Salvador playing themselves out of the pack right here. Worked it on the left-hand side. Can't find any space. I think he's going to force to reset that. Indeed, he does. So El Salvador deep in their own half. So played through the middle. Perez on the ball. All right, wonderful from El Salvador here now. Let's see. They have a few runners. Kept it down the left-hand side. Break here for El Salvador. Whips it inside the box. Missed everyone, but good work there from El Salvador. Martin, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Good work there from El Salvador, though. All right, Vassan on the ball. Vassan will try and go long over the top. First ball bounce. Back to El Salvador. Almost went to Suriname. But El Salvador cheeky right there. All right, worked it to the middle. Because it just got away over the right-hand side. So maybe they're going to try it again. Reset. Oh, they are resetting the play. El Salvador have a lot of work to do for the next cycle. 100%. A lot of work to do for the next cycle. Through pass. Blocked. El Salvador resets. El Salvador came through the middle now. Let's see. Works it to the right-hand side. And they're going to take a shot from around 35, 40 yards out. Yeah, that is definitely terrible from El Salvador right there. And another change coming in for El Salvador. Darwin coming in. And Diaz coming out. So Diaz for Darwin's Sayering. Always rated this player, you know. But today is not the day. Today should not be the day. Yes, he's getting old now. He's getting old. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, I remember yeah, Orlando City. Yeah, Earthquakes, Dynamo. So good MLS player. So he can offer something, but throwing here for El Salvador. Let me try and get this big on the screen. All right, so 60 odd minutes. It's 30 now. So another 20 odd minutes left. Okay, maybe I will start when the next game starts. Mm. All right, so El Salvador calming the game down, moving it around to see if they can really work a space, which I thought that they should have done a little bit earlier in the game because they made it easier for Suriname. But that means they're going to come out, you know, people. They're going to come out. A break here for El Salvador on top of Suriname's box. Works it wide right. And that's a big chance created for El Salvador. So finally, El Salvador created something where they kept the ball shorter. As I said, once they keep the ball shorter, it's much better. If Suriname not careful, El Salvador can get an equalizer. Yes, that was their chance for the equalizer just a while ago. That was their chance. That was their actual chance. Searing again works it wide, and it was whipped in, and it goes wide for a goal kick. So Suriname needs to take that as a warning and capitalize on the damn play and stop with this stupidness, you know. All right, work through the middle. Suriname on the wide right, and this is a free kick. El Salvador is just too strong with the fouls. All right, come on, move the ball fast, man, and just finish this off, man. Cut the base. All right, and a good slide tackle there. Paul tried to make a 1-2, but he got blocked. El Salvador. All right, so just take it serious. Good hold up here from Margaret. Wonderful turn here from Margaret. Beats one, beats two, beats three. Still on the ball. He's out there wide. Cut back, whips it across. Oh, come on. When he should cut back, he whips it across. Margaret is the most confused player I've seen. Now we need his cut back and then try to dribble inside because the angle wasn't there. It looks like they're going to bring on Grot, so maybe that's good for the size. All right, poor touch there from El Salvador, and referee's going to bail him out with a foul. Don't think that was a foul there. Poor call from the officiate, the referee. It seems that Burias is getting tired. Well, I hope they make the substitution now so he can capitalize on it. Over the top here, another dangerous ball from El Salvador. Another dangerous long ball over the top from El Salvador. Square pass, poor from Suriname. Intercepted El Salvador. El Salvador could turn this into a break. Searin. Searin tried to put it over the top. Wonderful square pass from Searin there to Gil. Gil one-on-one inside the box. And he's up against Abena. He ain't going anywhere at all. Abena is very strong. Oh, he's waiting on the whistle. All right, so Krot should be coming on now. So let's see. Charles Rebecca coming off. Yeah, man. Yeah, Charles Rebecca can come off 100%. Yes, you can wait for the next window. You can wait for the next game, I should say. Grot will definitely push back the centre backs. This is something that they need. Yeah, Charles Rebecca. In another poor game from Charles Rebecca. Let's see if the striker can hold the play up a lot more to get Suriname up the field and in good positions. Let's see if this can be the end of this big rain from El Salvador. You know, like they keep kept themselves around. You know, obviously I think that had to do with ups. Wonderful square pass here, Cherry in the ball. Cherry, just pick up good pass now. Give one of your world class passes them. Oh, it's not that's not one that we expected. You know, 1-2 here. Oh God, man. Oh, can we just create some stories? Ah, Cherry, why you gave him back the ball there, man? Keep the ball, no, man. Just act like El Salvador is not. No, just put the ball in back of it. Are you going to have the Jamaica game? This is a literal Suriname stream and a international channel. Oh, you know that I cover Jamaica. Who is that? I wonder if his name. What's the name of that person? GBMS. I can't see a normal name. For some reason, YouTube changed it, so I don't know who you are. Maybe you're one of the regular commenters, them, and I can't find the right name. You know, so I thought that you're a new person. Okay. Whenever, whenever this game finishes, then I will do the Jamaica game, but not until then. And it's not on this platform. It's going to be on my next one. Wonderful whipping pass here. Suriname on the break, whips it across to the first post, and it's cleared. But good try there, Suriname. Good try. That is much better. But get height on it so Grat can fight for it. All right, throwing here from Anderson to the back stick, flick on. Second ball goes to El Salvador, but it's still in the vicinity of the front post. All right, ups on the ball. Ups, please, just make a good pass. We are just hoping that you can make a good pass. Balka. Balka pushing in midfield. Oh, one. Press here from Suriname. Oh, Suriname get the bigger boys. Wonderful. Cherry. It's Margareta. I don't know. It's a wide people. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's a deflection. It's a deflection. Take it to the back stick. 2-0 Suriname. I don't know what happened there. The luck is on Suriname there because it's none of the creation. 2-0. 2-0 people. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see the replay. Let me see the replay. Let me see the replay. All right. He's onside. He's onside. Yes, he's onside. He's onside. He's more than onside. Margaret rifles it. Okay, okay. Oh, he's clearing his line. He got a deflection off Pal. Goes into the direction of Margaret, and Margaret slotted it to him with relative ease. All right, so Margaret made it 2-0. That goal is going to stand 1000%. All right, so 2-0 Suriname. All right, and we have how much minutes left in this game? 74. All right, so Suriname definitely looks like they're going to be winning this now. All right. Yes, Margaret is playing. Margaret is playing. Juras, that is the same number 9 that Concacaf keep on promoting. Yes, so 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. All right, so that means we're not going to get any extra time, all right, if we don't get any injuries. Our next goal is in this game, you know, because El Salvador is going to come forward, and I too do think that Suriname is going to score a third, or it's going to be 2-1. One of the two, 2-1, or a third. Let me know what say you guys, all right? Let me know what say you guys. Let me know what's up, you guys. Square pass here, Suriname on the break again. Suriname on the break. Cherry, give me something. Whipping cross here. This could be 3 for Suriname. 3-0. 3-0. Margaret. Shara Lebeka was holding back the team. Shara Lebeka was holding back the team. 3-0. 3-0. Shara Lebeka needed to come off the damn field. 3-0. Suriname battering El Salvador. 3-0. All right? Three nil. People, it's looking real. Suriname needs to. Suriname are playing next. They're gonna be playing Guatemala next. Guatemala next. A win or a draw, and they're in. That means they are 9 points. So a draw would put them on 10 points. So let me see. They might could be one of the better second place teams at least, but we're not sure. Yes, my 3-1 prediction. Yes, my 3-1 was right, but it looks like I might get four because I say one more goal in it, but look like one more is in it again because but maybe the goal goes to El Salvador. Who knows? Because El Salvador will try to play out a little bit more. All right, but Charles Lebeka is just holding back this team, bro. I'm very sorry. El Salvador, Panama later. Panama will do everything to try win later. Oh my God, that might cost Panama later. All right, so people, Suriname have a good goal difference so far. Well, tell you what, this could be a next break for Suriname. Deflection took it wide, throwing deep in the half, and we're approaching 80 minutes in the game, 3-0. Suriname. So now they just need a nil in Guatemala. Well, Guatemala can win the game as well, you know. And then Guatemala will have to play them in the final game. Good interception here. El Salvador is trying to break down the line, and I think he ran out of play. El Salvador don't have a clue how to play Suriname at all. They just look clueless. This back to front, lifting over the top to Gill. That can't work on sensible teams, man. Concacaf have been disrespecting football too long. Give you something else. Give some more technical ability to these teams. Glad Suriname finally scoring goals to go with their good plays. A break here. Rot in behind the back line. Still on the ball. He's inside the penalty box now. Still on the ball. Let's see if he can make a square pass on top of the box. That's a good pass. Let's see. He's going to play it back to Grot. But Grot is the one need to be in the box, not outside the box. Wonderful 1-2 years. Suriname starts their silky passes. And good touch there from El Salvador. Sean's supposed to be loving this. Sean's supposed to be kicking every ceiling, every door. All right, now, El Salvador in the middle. Getting a break now. El Salvador on the break, but nice run here from El Salvador coming down the left hand side. They're gonna whip it in. It's gonna clear on the line or in front of the box itself from Abena. So a corner coming up for El Salvador. So El Salvador trying to push the issue now. All right, El Salvador is trying to push the issue. Omar Henry, what is wrong with your Omar? I am doing something. Just let me soul live in peace, now, Omar. Please, God, let me just watch this video, please, in peace. All right, you wanna leave Jamaica for a little while. All right, unaga mad if you don't follow Jamaica too long, brother. Let me enjoy my lovely team playing football. A break here. Grat got it away. 1-on-1. Good strength here from Grat. Good hold up here. He's still on the ball. Oh, For God's sake, Omar, what is wrong with you? I said I'm going to come and talk about Jamaica. Just stop break my spirit, man. You said the people are break my spirit and you come and break my spirit. What is wrong with you, man? Just let me watch some good football, man. God damn, man. All right, square pass here, El Salvador. But nobody's there. El Salvador can't get enough bodies up the pitch. All right, El Salvador works to the left hand side. Interception again from Suriname. This could be dangerous. Good spin here. Good spin, referee. That's a card, referee. That's a card. All right. All right, three changes coming in for Suriname. Jan coming on, Denzel coming on, and Class coming on. All of these guys should be starters, and they're coming on now. So we might get a goal from Jan because he's the skiller that I wanted to see. All right. Take off Penas off the field, yes. Balcony took off. And we have Margaret coming off, all right? Come on, Suriname. People, people pissing up themselves. God damn. Suriname out here walking over our traditional Concacaf teams. Oh, God. Netherlands in the building. Netherlands football in the building. Turning over Concacaf. All right. Denzel goes wide. Paul inside to Messagean. Messagean, give me something. Good 1-2 year, give it back to him. I work it wide. Grot. Paul is working in behind. What a pass here from Suriname. Wonderful work here from Grot. Beat one, beats two. Put it in front. And it's going to be 4-0. World class football, people. Class, the first touch of the ball from Class. And it's 4-0. God damn. People. God, what in the world we are seeing here, blood? We are seeing Netherlands taking apart CONCACAF average ass teams. Oh Lord. People, I am satisfied. Suriname don't even have to qualify from this point. I'm satisfied. Suriname really put Netherlands showcase that not CONCACAF is no football level region. Put them to the sword. El Salvador's spirit broke. Nothing to play for. No, no, no. Truth or truth. They are beating the bricks off El Salvador. God damn. The man them just put on two ballers that should be starting. And I told her that the next goal is coming. And the goal came in 2 minutes. One more. Two more. Two more. Two more. Two more. Two more. I don't want to be a wet blanket, JD, but El Salvador have been poor since Pires left them. I know Africans. But the other team, they never batter El Salvador like this. El Salvador beat Guatemala 1-0, and Panama beat them 1-0. But Suriname scores 4. And then, oh, I am not going to be a wet blanket. You're a hater blood. I can't believe I'm telling my good friend Africans that he's a hater blood of my great legendary Suriname. All right? Belt to that is more like it, Africans, you know? All right, that is more like it, blood. All right, don't play with me, Africans. All right, you know what? What a flick pass! This could be fine. Until Suriname is in behind, the keeper comes out. The keeper make a good tackle. This could be 5. It's an empty goal. It's an empty goal. Grat, Cherry. The goal is empty. Oh my God! It should be 5. It should be 5. God damn, they're killing. They're murdering El Salvador. Oh, it looking for Suriname. Do they just need to a point? No, they need to win the next game. They need to get the 3 points in the next game, and I think they're going to outscore Panama. You know? Yeah. I think just a win for the next game, even before the game start. El Salvador is out form 2-0 before the game start. Okay. Well, believe me, people, I'm getting some nice games. Yes, Princeton, I'm getting some nice games. I'm hoping that the Jamaica game become nice as well. Jamaica Trinidad game. Yeah, because we have some English, we should have some English players on the field, and not just Trinidad license only. So we should have some sensible football played to to some level. All right. So Trinidad, Suriname, is 9 points now. Panama still on six. Guatemala on five. So a draw would put Panama on seven. So Suriname would still need to at least draw in the final game. You understand me? Yes. So a draw would actually put Suriname in a good position, but I don't think they would want that. Wonderful flick on here. So what a third here from Grat. And this is a next break. Oh, Cherry can't control the ball. Okay, well, Omar Henry, I don't see. Omar Henry, you need to learn to talk about other countries. I am here talking about Suriname. The only thing that hurts my spirit is when you start talking about Jamaica when I'm talking about something else. All right? It's only because I know you. That's why I don't get really upset with you because you keep on just a talk about Jamaica like it's only Jamaica alone important, brother. I am not doing a Jamaican stream, and if you keep on tormenting me, I don't go over and do the Jamaican stream either. Too. All right, yeah, man. Just let me do my stream, man. You're out here complaining that the people are bother me, and you start bother me, blood. All right, let me just focus, man. I'm going to go over the Jamaica stream. Give me a little time, man. Let me enjoy my creation, man. What is wrong with you? It's my creation, long I'm bringing Suriname. You know how much disrespect I get from Suriname for supporting Suriname. Eh? So give me my time for me to get my enjoyment out of my creation blood. All right? Yes, man. Leave me, Omar Henry. Let me enjoy my creation. All right? Let me enjoy a good, solid win. Please, God. I rebuke you in the name of the Jesus, Omar Henry. People, I rebuke Omar Henry in the name of Jesus. The man is acting like I'm not going to go over there and see the Jamaica game. We are going to go there, but why we can't just close one thing and then go over there? It's not going. The game is not going to. It's going to still be 90 minutes. It's still going to be 90 minutes. Cherry's off. Cherry's off with a 10 out of 10 performance. Boy, Cherry really showed me up. Cherry showed me up to say that he's goddamn a legend. He's goddamn a legend. All right. Wonderful control again from Grat. And the next break here coming for Suriname down the right hand side. Whip it across Anderson. Give you a good whipping. Wonderful cross here from Anderson. A poor control by Ups. Ups come off the damn field. Come off the damn field. It's not. Yeah, man, it's Ups, man. Come off the damn field, man. You just keep on failing me. You just keep on failing me. Come on, man. I need five. I need five. Wonderful square pass here. Empty. Just put a good pass in for Grat. And oh. Ah. All right. All right. So we have message and message and deal with him. Wicked. All right. Message and beats one. All right. Good defending from El Salvador. Message and still on the ball, but good work there from El Salvador. El Salvador. Yeah, man, Martin, I got one of disrespect, man. So I have to see my team last whistle kick, and I'm going to watch the next game, and I'm going to celebrate regardless of what happened in the last game. I'm going to celebrate hard because Suriname did me proud, because I saw them, and they were always respectful, educated, I love football, and the fact that I'm seeing this coming to a 5 year wait. Man, blood, 6 years now. Man, blood, I'm so happy. All right. El Salvador trying to break. Good work here from El Salvador. He's gonna go for long shot. That is very poor. Ricochet reach. Um, Followed up second ball for El Salvador, but Suriname controlled, and this could turn into a counter. Let's see. Yes, put it wide. Wonderful. Mr. John, let's go on a miraculous run now. Oh, they're going to take you out. We know that. Come on, El Salvador. Stop the dirty game, man. Let the man chop you up and show you what skill is. Come on, come on. Stop the dirty tackle. Play football. You're losing, blood. Yep, 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 yep. Knowledge Nest, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. The more goals Suriname scores, the better. But a message on just a while ago because they realized that the next team is playing a little bit wild, you know. All right, so people, it's coming to the end. 3 more minutes, but the next break here coming. Suriname could make it 5 through the middle here. Beats 1, beats 2, got brought down, and it's going to be a free kick. I don't know, Omzo. I don't know. I don't know. You like to try to get me. I'm just talking about my team. That's why I don't like to bring other teams in my team's conversation and love, you know? Yeah. All right, so people, I'm going to take a little break after this blow because I have to celebrate in my on my wall with myself and give myself a good hug, you know? Yes, because Suriname coming to the front, you know? And then I can return to come and talk about Jamaica after that. I'm just trying to clear the year. That's all. Well, you hear what I just said about Suriname. That's what I said about Suriname. I never cared about anybody else. I was talking about Suriname. You is the one that trying to bring other thing in it. All right. They're singing the anthem. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, blood. The attitude that I saw in Netherlands, I just knew that something special was here. You're Jamaican, sir. Juras, I am Belgian as well, Tina Blood. All right, yes. So me do as much good for Jamaica as well too. So me can be two things. All right, this could be three. This could be five. You know, if they just play the right card. Come on, just get the five. Or you might need the five. Come on, come on. I am going to do Jamaica game. So whenever that time come, that yeah. Come on. Oh, come on, my message and stop dribbling out the damn field, man. We need the five, man. No, I'm not gonna eat anything more. I'm not gonna eat anything more. The only thing I ate from morning was some patty, nothing else. I'm gonna just keep on drinking my juice and water. Juice and water, juice and water. El Salvador coach is upset. Upset. Let me let me share my thing them for Suriname. Let me go on Twitter. People follow me on the Twitter. Follow me on the Twitter. That's where I hang out most of the time. I not really, but just saying that, you know. So follow me on Twitter, people. Um, so we can have the conversation. Suriname actually beats all right, El Salvador worse than what I thought. I thought 3-1, and Suriname actually um got the full victory. All right, good Lord, Suriname. Let me repost this. Suriname on the brink of making history. Yes, so thanks, people. I am going to get myself together, 4 minutes time, and then I will come over to Jamaica. All right. So, people, take care. See you in the next one. Smash the like button. All right. Suriname, 4-0 winners over El Salvador. All right. Yeah, man. We are coming back for the Jamaica one very soon. Bye bye.